What's this? He-Man and the Masters of the Universe? Yes, long-time He-Man fan. Not deep He-Man fan, but deep enough. Used to watch reruns of the original series back in the 90s. Big fan of the early 2000s series. Disappointed it never got more than the handful of seasons that it got, especially since they plan to introduce She-Ra, go a little bit further into Teela's backstory and her relationship with the Sorceress. Much to my surprise, the She-Ra series on Netflix, which I regret never reacting to, but I love that series, despite what other people would say. That series was a lot of fun. And then He-Man and the Masters of the Universe Revelations, going deep into Teela's backstory. Yes, I understand the criticisms and the fact that it was not a He-Man-centric story, but it was He-Man-centric enough, and I always wanted to have Teela's relationship with the Sorceress on full display. And I also love Evelyn as a villainess and the fact that they wanted to try to go deeper with her character. It's a lot of stuff that I had always kind of wanted and suspected the He-Man series would do, I guess just not in that form, which, again, I understand the criticism. And so far, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, the 2021 series, has been a wonderful time. I love the idea of Adam knowing that Skeletor is his uncle. Usually that's deep lore stuff, or it's presented early on, but it's never really addressed further than that, because there's always the secret of who is He-Man. But, I mean, for the most part, the secret is out. Prince Adam is He-Man. I've loved the whole idea of Havoc being the darker part of the magic that empowers He-Man, and the fact that the power that He-Man summons can be shared, which was a big thing in Masters of the Universe Revelations. I just love series that build upon each other's lore and go one step beyond. That's why I've loved Rise of the TMNT. And now, jumping off of last season, where Skeletor was defeated, Eternos was freed, and Havoc was quieted. Crash had learned something devastating, that the gem in her helmet was called Ramstone, the very same stone embedded in Skeletor's Havoc staff, meaning that Crash had always had Havoc with her. And because of that, Skeletor's ghost haunted her ever since his defeat, goading her with the prospect of bringing her parent back to life, using the sigil of Hiss that our heroes tried so desperately to keep out of the hands of Skeletor. And after mishearing a conversation between Adam and his dad, where King Randor originally wanted to make Crass an emissary, Adam wanted Crass to continue to be his sister, but all Crass had heard was that Adam didn't think she was good enough, and thus Crass has aligned the sigils of Hiss in Castle Grayskull, raising an army of undead snake men. Crass has fully become the fifth nemesis, and has unleashed unspeakable horrors upon the land. Can Adam stop this? Can Adam get his friend back? Or is all hope lost, along with Crass's very soul? Join me and find out, won't you? Oh, King Grayskull! Oh snap, we're actually seeing him! And the Sorceress. Are we gonna find out why she was apparently lost in space, or something else? Why the Power and Havoc are seemingly two halves of the same whole? Yeah, that's Havoc! What does that mean? Oh, he ended up... So, the normal power wasn't enough and he gave in to the power of Havoc. Really? Oh no. And thus the Havoc staff. Wow. Wielded by King Grayskull. He's essentially taken the place of the Sorceress, haunting Castle Grayskull. Whereas she haunted it with the power, he haunts it with Havoc. Wild. Skeletor has essentially become what he always wanted to. He was defeated, but he's still kind of become a god of Havoc. Waiting for that moment when Crass realized she's been played. Not to mention Resurrection. Come on! It's kinda obvious where this is going. Who do we need? Yeah, He-Man! Yeah, he's kind of a ghost. Ooh! Damn! Damn! That was a hell of a hit! Oh, castle's closed! Whoa. It's wild too. Skeletor with all the power he could ever want. Well, on the precipice of it. It's weird seeing the Snake Men without King Hiss. I would figure he would be resurrected as well. Why did it have to be snakes? They are not alive. Go wild, Adam. God, there you go. That is terrifying, though. Popping them like pinatas. I'm always fascinated by how the shield just how the sword can just expand. That's fascinating. It's a major change to the abilities of the sword. But the versatility of the sword, I cannot understate that. It's widely versatile. It changes so much about how He-Man operates, but it just got a lot of functions. And it can sell a lot of toys. Jeez, it is just a wave of Snake Men. Oof, nice. Oh, heavier hitters. Loogies. Bring the thunder! He-Man has essentially become Thor. Damn. Feels like a video game. It's like bam, 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 bam. Just swing the sword, swing the sword. Nice. But more is still coming. Oh, a berserker. Damn. Right out the bat, and we're going heavy and hard with this. Jeez. Oof. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Oh, nice. That was smart. Ooh. I love the power-ups. Ooh. Nice. That was a bit of a workout. Oof. Yeah, you gotta get out of here, bro. Yeah, it's bad. Oh my god, look at that horde. Yeah, get out of there. Get out of there. Nice. You still sure about this, Crass? I love the theme song. So, Crass is still in the opening, so I have to believe she'll come around by the end of the season. See, the only one I'm like the most, I don't know how to feel about it, is Duncan. Making Duncan so young. The defenders. Man, I would have loved this series when I was younger. I mean, I still like the series, but man, I would have been all about this series as a kid. Snakes everywhere. 2 weeks! No, they're searching for someone, dude. Serpos, okay. They've been digging all over the place trying to find something. I'm still fascinated by the fact that Cringer is probably the most heroic we've ever seen him in any form of continuity. Like, he's not a wimp, he's just a wise old tiger, living or dead. Call Rampage and ask her. I'm surprised everyone knows she goes by Rampage now. How'd they get that memo? Or did Adam overhear that when they were talking? Honestly, I kind of like Rampage better than the name Ram Mam. If I'm being honest. Like, Rampage. Like, man, that's kind of cool. She's crass, alright. Oof, poor Adam. Ah, so he knows about the cave. Okay. Yeah, still holding out hope. Oh, the mer people. Leviathan. Ugh. So it's either a trap or the merfolk are really in a bad situation. I'm also fascinated by the fact that there's such a major division between all the kingdoms. I'm usually used to them being in a good amount of alignment, or at least with the early 2000s series, Adam and He-Man were able to bring a lot of people to their side, at least individual warriors for the most part. But, like, this major division where a lot of the kingdoms don't talk to each other, and it possibly being because of King Grayskull, it's fascinating to me. It's such a change-up of the lore. I'll understand if most people don't care for it, but I'm like, oh, this is wild. Honestly, Adam's right. Y'all should kind of probably stay together. Never split up when there's zombies involved. Oh, Adam's going through some stuff. What could possibly go wrong? Brandish the badges. See, it's also interesting to see, because I'm so used to Brandor being oblivious to Adam being He-Man. But now with them just outright working together, it's also fascinating. Because with Revelations, you finally get the reveal of Randor finding out that He-Man and Adam were one and the same, but it's only after Adam is dead. But here, it's just like they're full-on working together. It's just the general people who don't know Adam is He-Man. I was still wondering, I don't remember them talking about what happened to his mother. Is she never going to be introduced? Is not having her here just a way of getting around the fact that in most continuity, she's from Earth? I'm not sure where they're going. Father-son bonding. What's over there? Oh, I didn't think there was a hierarchy to how they operate. The Tomb of King Grayskull. Power of Creation. Oh, there we go. There we go. Gonna use the remains of King Grayskull. That's dark. to resurrect himself. Damn, there's some dark shit in this series, if I'm being honest. Like, some of the things they do in this series is just like, wow, that's kind of messed up. There you go. Crass, come on. You're dense. You're not stupid. I'm still gonna say she's not a complete idiot. She's hard-headed. Some of us are. Plenty of us are. I know I am. Sometimes we like to believe we're so right about certain things we can't just see how wrong we truly are. Not until things have really hit rock bottom, unfortunately. You must... No, Crass!
Don't you try.
No, he's going to betray you. You're operating on too many what-ifs, Crass. Wow. I don't know if that's a compliment. No, it's an insult. Like, the fact that he actually enjoys how much of a antagonistic relationship they have. I actually love the fact that Skeletor has such a antagonistic relationship with so many of the characters he works with. There's just something fascinating about the fact that he revels in the fact that he hangs out with so many people who just want him dead and gone. Crash, you want to believe you're still in control, but I don't know. And yeah, and what about Evelyn, Beastman, Trapjaw, Triclops? I'm still not the biggest fan of how Triclops is depicted in this series. Like, I'm used to him being an actual character, not a device. But then again, Trapjaw kind of fills in the usual role you get from Triclops, so I don't know, it's kind of hit or miss with me. Also, I'm not the biggest fan of how the Dark Masters look when they're not powered up. Like, Evelyn is cool and all, but I love it when she's powered up and she has the bat wing ears and the hair and stuff, and Beastman's at his coolest when he's powered up, and so is Trapjaw. Them powered down is just not as fun. What's the plan here? Who is that girl? Justine? Oh, so she's literally just there to be the vessel for the Triclops? That's kind of messed up. As bubbly as her personality is, that's really kind of messed up. God, that's kind of messed up. Kratos. More competent in this series, but sometimes not by much. They do make Evelyn, feel a lot more powerful in this series, though. Oh, that was interesting. Kronos is smart if nothing else. Proto-Havoc refined into actual Havoc. Whoa, Rakaz, I don't know. So they are trying to get their power back. Rakaz is having fun. Mystic Mountains. What was his name again? He has such a different appearance in this series. And a lot more friendly. Yeah, Webstore. It's still weird that they made him a good guy. I was full on waiting for him to betray Stratos last season, and he didn't. No, he and Mesquitra actually helped out in the end. That was so weird. Like, I'm so used to, like, the lines being drawn. We have the good guys and the evil guys. And it's just like, no. Webster and Mesquitra, which I actually like the way Mesquitra looks better than Mesquitor, if I'm being honest. Even her toy looks better than the old Mesquitor toy. Weird friends. He put a statue here too! Oh man, I'm so hit or miss with this depiction of Stratos. I'm used to Stratos. Stratos used to be my favorite Masters of the Universe, but not in this series. Not in this series. He's kind of too much of an asshole. He's fun though. He's fun. I don't hate him. He's just a pompous asshole. Well, that's smart. So they power up to Lasher and then to Rattler. Okay, that's one way of doing it. Not make them individual characters, but when they're destroyed, they power up into a different form. Oh, King Raynor has a golden axe. I wonder if that's a cheeky reference to the game, or it's just King Golden Axe, why not? That's already gone south. Wow, the whole monarchy was about to die right there. Nice. What is this place? Is right. The hell? The first nest of the snake men? Where the snakes emerged. Weird. I mean, they would have had to come from somewhere. But were they made out of pure havoc? Are the snake men literally made of pure havoc? I mean, I guess that makes sense with the way that they function in this world. That's weird, though. They've made the snake men a lot more ethereal. There might be no way to save Cross though, especially if she doesn't want to be saved. Ooh, that's a hard lesson to learn though. See, that's why I really enjoy this series. As childish as it looks, there's some deep shit here. Like the understanding that, hey, sometimes some problems don't have an easy solution. Sometimes there's a lot more that needs to be done in order to make things right. Hell, sometimes things can't be made right. I really wonder where they'll go with this whole Cross turned evil thing. That's the thing that really has me hooked on this season. Where do you go with this plotline of Adam's best friend going evil, especially in the way that she's gone? That's the thing. Yes, she's been coerced, but and again, I love these moments. Brandor being a father to Adam, understanding like, yes, my boy, you are a great hero, but some things just can't be fixed with power alone. It's kind of beautiful though. Oh, no, I don't think it's about Cross, but there he is, King Grayskull. Whoa! That hit him. How? Are they just worshipping around Snake Mountain? Okay, that was weird. Justine, keep running. Oh. I know that's right. Are they actually gonna get their powers back? Though, honestly, that's fascinating. They get their power back with no attachment to Skeletor? Fascinating. I also like them being called the Dark Masters. That's such a cool name. I can see that literally on the toy box. Dark Master, Triclops, Dark Master, Evelyn, Dark Master, Beastman, Dark Master, Trapjaw. I love these names. Oh, come on, I wanted to see them power up. Still, does Adam not recognize this as King Grayskull? Does my son fight ghosts a lot? Only way to save Eternia. Is the sword kind of trying to give him a lesson? And did Adam know that King Grayskull used the sword? And the staff? Or is it telling him that he needs the Havoc Staff? Oh, Sword of Power can never be used to end, but the Havoc Staff can. See, again, that's the fascinating thing. It doesn't treat Havoc as it's just this pure evil thing. It's still a tool to be used, and how you use it what matters. Adam said as much in the penultimate episode of last season. Power, I think that was that in the penultimate episode. It's not about the power, it's how you use it. That's what matters. Duncan, vibin'. I completely forgot about their subplot. I didn't expect it to be snowing in this area, where the merfolk are supposed to be. Yeah, something's wildly wrong here. Whoa. Oh, right! The things that came with the sorceress when she arrived. Is it... Okay then. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's the sorceress. Is this some Hordak stuff? Technological giants coming from outer space. That feels like some Hordak setup. And Hiss and Hordak? Oh, series is stacked. Unless it's not Hordak. It might not be Hordak. It's the lady riding the robot horse. Coming back like Gandalf the White. Ooh, I love these illustrations too. It also gets me because Adam looks nothing like this in the series. I think people would be less prone to dissing on the series if he did, because he looks straight up like he does in the early 2000 series. I think it's the 2001 He-Man series? I will admit, if this is the way the series looked, oh my god. No, I missed the hints. Okay, next episode, Explosion. Is that a robot person? Roboto? I wonder. Or maybe it's someone else. Fish plus person. Merpeople. Merfolk. Okay. But the primary thing is He-Man fighting snakes. But yeah, new season. Fascinated to see where all of this goes. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. I've been enjoying this series. I remember when I first got into it because my friend had posted the transformations of the Dark Masters, and I was like, yo, that looks cool as shit. Like, if you could show me a really interesting transformation scene, I'm all for it. And even for a 3D CGI series, I love the texture work, the lighting, Like, this feels kind of legit to me. It feels kind of legit to me. Like, I'm like, my inner kid's just like, oh, I love this. Dude, I love this. I'd wake up every Saturday morning to watch this. But for all the childish things in this series, there's still just this weight to it that it's just so palpable. Too, at least to me. Like, man, there's some deep stuff here. There's so many twists and turns and lessons to be learned, swerves, unexpected development, and then there's the funny stuff like He-Man and Skeletor ballroom dancing, or Duncan and Skeletor just trapped and celebrating Skeletor's birthday. And stuff like that. Like, it's silly, but it's still fun, you know? But, I mean, if you gotten this far with the series, I don't think I have to tell you how fun it is, but if I do, it's fun. But I'm interested to see what happens next. He-Man being told he has to use Havoc to stop the snake, the Dark Masters regaining their power, Cross obviously being manipulated, but not understanding when she needs to stop. Like, back out, lady. You've gone too far. Well, almost too far. You've gone pretty far. And unleashing terror upon the people. You can just blame that on Skeletor, though. But I'm interested to see what happens next, so tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. And until next time, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.